All right, so welcome to week 8. I'm just doing a quick little review of my lines in Act 1 before practice starts, which will be in about 15 minutes. It's still looking a little tricky on how we're getting this whole thing together, especially since it's now looking like we're not going to be back to school until after spring break, which is really late. There's still hope. The best we can do now is work on our lines.
Tamir, what is that? Tamir, you're also muted. Catherine, your words are verbatim. You know every single word of every single line, and it's kind of scary. You're like sociopathic. It's terrifying. You know every single word for word. Sophia, come back to me. You froze. Sophia. Sophia!
Okay, so right now I'm working on memorization for the play, and I'm having a little bit more trouble than I normally do, mostly because of the situations that I'm under. Now, I have come up with a process. What I do is that I memorize each line, then I memorize the page of lines, then I memorize the cues. That sounds very confusing, but so far it's been kind of working. The cue part is the part that's a little bit harder for me because it would really be beneficial if I could hear the other actor say their cue and then I can say my line, but since that's really not happening right now, especially since the way this play is written, it's more like little comments every now and then instead of back and forth between two people. So that's a little difficult too. Not to mention I'm dyslexic and dyslexics have really poor working memory. I have been looking into things to help dyslexic memory skills, but those things just haven't been happening. For instance, blocking. It helps me to connect words to movements, but we haven't done any blocking yet. It helps for me to actually hear the whole thing a few times before it actually sinks into my mind. I remember Mr. Siegel would really help me out with this because he would actually come onto stage and show me how to do the movements that I was supposed to do as grandma, and then I would get my lines and do the movements and put it all together. So anyway, I'm still memorizing my lines the hard way.
I'm gonna practice my lines now. This is a cute angle and terrible lighting too. Nora, we have a responsibility. This is a remarkable thing about democracy that we are. What is it? What is the word? Is it? What is the word? Notified. That we are notified by mail to come out in this place and decide on the guilt or innocence of a woman or man that we had never known before. Nor do I. We have a responsibility. This is one of the remarkable things about democracy, that we are, what is it? Notified. That we are notified by mail to come down to this place and decide on the guilt or innocence of a woman or man that we have not known before. Responsibility. We have nothing to be responsible. This is one of the reasons why we are strong. And then I've also been practicing what's the word? Oh my gosh, I can't think of the word, but it's when you, like if I was talking like this and you wouldn't understand, but if I talked like this, then you would understand. Is it pronunciation? Diction? Bye bye. In my country. Okay, bye.
Okay, so another long week has come by for the play. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to join the film club and tune in next week for the next episode. Thank you so much.